You ever notice that your body starts negotiating with you? For example, you go to kneel down to kiss the baby, and your knee's like, yeah, let's talk about it. You go to pick up some groceries, your shoulder says, not today. You go to bend over in your garden, and your back says, nah, we're not doing that. I said negotiation, but it's really just telling us what it's about to do. We have been taught to think this is called aging. But what if science has figured out how to stop these negotiations? You move a little slower, and then one day you realize your world has gotten just a little bit smaller because pain has started making the decisions for us. But what if we're living in one of the most exciting times in medical history? I want to show you guys something fantastic. Let's talk about it. Ride with me while we discuss hot topics, share information, and just have fun conversations. Drive and thrive. What's up, you guys? I am super excited about this conversation because it's something brand new. Welcome to Future Health. This is a new series. This series is about the science that changes how we live our lives. We explore it, we dive deep into it, we talk about cost, we talk about availability. Is it possible right now to live your literal best life? Let's find out. I believe there shouldn't be a cost barrier. If something is available to one group of people, it should be available to all groups of people. And a lot of these medications are high end, but I believe maybe if more people start knowing about it, talking about it, putting it out there for everybody to know, they will make it more accessible. The powers that be will make it more accessible for everyone. Because I believe with all my heart, the future should not be confusing. It should feel hopeful. So, first, before we get into the products we're going to talk about today, let's talk about why aging happens. And when I say aging, I mean pain. I mean every part of it. Because believe it or not, science is closing in on changing every aspect of aging. So let's talk about why we age the way we age right now. One of the biggest myths about getting older is that we're supposed to just deal with pain, have pain, and live with it. It's almost like part of the membership, right? You get a knee and you get a cranky knee. Hey, you're getting old. Your shoulder hurts. Hey, how old are you? You're getting old. Come on. But that doesn't have to be the way it is. In aging, the way it works is your body changes, your muscles change, your hormones change, your tendons change, your cartilage changes, uh, uh, inflammation changes, the way your body deals with inflammation, and recovery changes. But unlike what we've been taught, this doesn't mean your body is broken. It simply means our body is requiring something different than it did 20 years ago. And researchers around the world have started asking fantastic questions. They're saying, hey, instead of only treating the pain, what if we could support the body's repair system? And that's where regenerative medications begin. One of the most fascinating aspects of the human body is its self healing. It's honestly incredible when you think about it. This is where science is going with regenerative therapies. See, they're not trying to replace your body's healing system. They're now trying to support it. So, what's moving forward now is ways that we can enhance the body's own healing production. So, if you think about it like this, imagine your body as a construction company, and sometimes the site just needs better communication to run better. Sometimes they actually need better materials to complete the job. And other times they just simply need more time. This is the exact way your body works. and they're honing in therapy, regenerative. That word for me, you guys, you get me. Regenerative therapies, and they're trying to hone in on those things. It may not work overnight. Like a pain pill, you take it and it covers the pain. It tells your nervous system to stop seeing the pain. What they're trying to do is stop it, regenerate it, and you will not have it anymore. So that might take time, so you may not see results like instantaneously, but over time you won't have to deal with it at all. And I know for myself, I'm like so excited. I had a friend ask me to go to a concert a couple of weeks ago, and my first thought was, how far do we have to walk from the parking lot to the venue? Because my knee, I have a bad knee, as you guys may know, and I'm so tired of like making that a part of my life, that thought process, that thought of like, oh, I'd love to, but that but needs to go. So if you feel like me, if you're excited about these things, this is what the series is about. We are, if you're over 35, 40, 50, 60, 80, 90, they're coming up with ways where we can live, because it's important to have a quality of life. The expectation is that our generation should live into their hundreds fairly easily. But who wants to live into their hundreds when you can't move? So the first one we're going to talk about is very accessible. It's about 20 bucks and you can get it anywhere. I picked this one up at Target. Yeah, pretty sure it was Target. And it's collagen peptides. So think of it as the framework that helps you support your joints, your ligaments, your tendons, and your skin. As we age, our natural collagen production slows. Some studies suggest that taking a simple collagen peptide, if you haven't had it before, seen it before, it's just a powder, and you can use it however you would like to use it. But the studies are showing if you take it consistently, it may reduce joint discomfort for some people when combined with movement and proper nutrition. So, again, the accessibility, because for every one of these we talk about, I'm going to do accessibility. So, accessibility for this particular product is extremely easy to find, and it's available almost everywhere. And like I said, they usually range between 20 and up, high end in the hundreds, like low hundreds, but you typically between 20 and $50. Moving on. PRP. This one fascinates me. PRP stands for platelet rich plasma. Doctors take your own blood, concentrate the platelets, and place those concentrated growth factors back into your injured areas. This one excites me for several reasons. It's your own biology, and research suggests PRP may help certain people with knee arthritis and tendon issues. For all of these, I should say at this point, as we get higher up in the food chain of this research, information is still in the research mode for many of these things, but I'm trying to give you the most accurate information that I could locate. So, the interesting thing with this is many orthopedic clinics are already doing this. The cost is roughly 500 to 2000 and typically not covered by insurance. And I don't I'm still researching in my area, but I believe even 2000 to be able to move freely without thinking about where you park, where you are, where the thing is, where for me, this one is the one that's on my list, like top of the list, looking for it right now. Moving on. Red light therapy. This one sounds futuristic, and I'm also sure you've probably heard about it to some degree. It's one of the trending things that people are doing. But this one is actually the most accessible. Well, besides the collagen peptide, this one is really accessible. So what red light therapy is, specific wavelengths of red near infrared light appear to help cells produce energy more efficiently. Think of your cells as a rechargeable battery. So the light's not healing you, it's just helping your cells do the work that they were designed to do. Some studies show that this can reduce pain and improve movement for certain people. The accessibility is high. Like I said, it's up there with the collagen peptide. You can basically get it anywhere, definitely off of Amazon. It costs $150 and $600 for a quality home device. I've never used it. If any of you guys have used it, please comment down below. Let us know if you would recommend it. Let's talk about the topic that everyone seems to be talking about, peptides. I believe peptides are one of the most misunderstood subjects right now. A peptide is simply a short chain of amino acids. Think of them like tiny little biological messengers. So different peptides send different instructions. Some are involved in metabolism, some influence hormones, some are being studied right now because they're thought to repair tissue. So, two of the peptides you'll hear most often for the tissue repair, inflammation, and joint repair are BPC 157 and TB 500. These are not FDA approved yet, but early laboratory and animal research is very encouraging. Human research is limited, and this is important because excitement and scientific certainty are two different things. I never want to blur the lines. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. If you look those two peptides I just mentioned up, if you research them, you will find them online. You can find them in different YouTube videos. I can link it if you like, but I want to be transparent in saying again, they're not FDA approved, which means there hasn't been a lot of human studies done on it. There is science that says it works, but it's not approved. So I just want to put that disclaimer out there. There's no dosage information. There's really not much information because of that. But again, I'm saying these future health videos are hopefully to put it out there and we can start talking about it, and maybe we can get some movement on making some of these items accessible for us so we could do it safely. So I wanted to say that before I said this. Accessibility, and I do want to say this, it is legally available. You legally can buy this. It's just not FDA approved. Okay, done with that. So accessibility is you can order it online at specialized clinics where legally available. But with that, there's a caveat. Do not look it up and buy the first one you see. Do some research. It's easy to, people know it's hot right now. So you want to make sure you're getting it from credible companies that actually don't, that actually want to help you and not just take your money. The cost, I don't know, like to me, how important is your health? So let me just tell you the cost. Could be around 200 a month. Uh, they're like $70 a piece for a vial like this big, depending on the treatment. And there is some information that's saying that the FDA is thinking about making these accessible. I don't know if that would really even change the price. It would just make it safer. So we will see. I literally had to pause and like look up how to pronounce this word. It's exosome. So the next one is exosome. Scientists are studying whether these tiny little microscopic communication packages can help coordinate healing. It's It's incredibly exciting research, but it's also one of the newest areas being explored, which means there's not a lot of store information on it right now. Like what I gave you is just about all the information I could find. But that's exciting because that means the story continues. So for exomes, we have no accessibility, we have no cost because it's just super cutting edge right now. You know, one of the reasons I have always enjoyed studying about medicine is because hope always starts with curiosity. Every breakthrough was once just an idea. But here's something I truly don't want us to lose sight of: no injections, no supplement, no therapy will replace strong muscles, daily movement, good nutrition, and simply taking care of yourself. And I'll add, taking care of your mental state as well. These will always be the fundamentals of caring for our body, no matter where science takes us. And if you're young, if you're in your early teens and 20s, and no one's told you this yet, lift with your knees. Do not lift with your back. Don't overextend yourself. Be careful because once you hurt it, at least for now, that's how it's going to be for a bit until it's able to heal itself. I don't see regenerative therapies replacing good old fashioned habits, but I do see it giving us more tools, and that's exciting because maybe, just maybe, the conversation about age is changing. And just like everything, it begins with a thought. And someone out there, you might be 5 years old right now, is going to come up with a way for us to not live with pain. So maybe growing older does not automatically mean you have to live with pain. And maybe the future just isn't about living longer. Maybe it's about living better. Because what's the fun of living an extra 20 years if you can't enjoy it? I'm Marie Cole, and this is why I wanted to talk about the future of health. There is definitely going to be more down the line because there is constantly new inventions and new research happening. On future health, we're not chasing trends, but we are chasing understanding because I believe the more we understand our bodies, the better decisions we can make. I love y'all. Be proud of yourself. Love yourself. Take that feeling and spread it around. Love y'all. Peace.